it slip away. And when you're playing a Boston team that doesn't have Kemba Walker and doesn't have Marcus Smart, you have to take advantage of that opportunity. And the bottom line is the Kings did.
And I know De'Aaron told you that they elected to foul. That's another thing Halliburton did, and that's important because actually as the play was completed, Jaylen Brown hit the three. So, I mean, sometimes we see guys that don't do it right or don't foul timely. He fouled before the shot clearly, and he fouled Williams, the right guy to foul. He did it on time. The referee saw it, and maybe even Halliburton communicated that. I don't know if he did, but we've seen teams get burned where a foul and one or some strange thing. So the Kings did a good job there.
Well, and we were all questioning during the timeout before that. The Celtics had 9 seconds, and we're wondering, is that too much time to gamble on the foul? Could the Celtics go for a quick 2 and play the foul game? And as I think back over recent years with the Sacramento Kings, I don't think there's been a history of the Kings committing fouls in that situation.
Right.
So I was kind of impressed to see that, particularly, as you said, coming from the rookie Halliburton.
Yeah, that was fun to see the strategy. The strategy ended up working, even though it almost worked for Boston because they missed that free throw on purpose. Got it to Tatum, who was so good in the first half. And his final stat line looks really good. But I think the Kings caught a break where Tatum was kind of off in that second half.
Well, he ends up 2 of 10 from three-point range, and that's a huge break right there because he's a 43% shooter this season from downtown. For him to have a 2 for 10 night in that respect, go 11 for 26 overall, I think Rex Kalamian and his defensive gurus on the
games on this trip and come back to Boston over 500. Everything they've been through and all the injuries and everything, they're going to be in pretty good shape. Now the question is, where does that win come? Where does that second win come when you're talking about ending this trip against the NBA best Utah Jazz? The matinee at Phoenix against Chris Paul and Devin Booker, and now you're going into the Lions Den now because the Clippers are rolling. They have the second best record in the NBA. They blow out the Cavs in Cleveland tonight. They are 17-6, and you got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard at full strength.
Yeah, you got them at full strength, but you will also have Kemba Walker coming back. You'll have Jason Tatum getting rest. You'll get your rotation kind of going back the way it needs to be. So I give the Celtics a very good chance of going in and beating the Clippers. They played them well. So, this is a
opening night on their home floor in overtime, and then a few nights later here in Sacramento to the Sacramento Kings. So he is going to have that team prepared and ready to try and make a statement. So the Kings have got a couple of days to get ready for that Saturday afternoon game. It's a 2:00 start, incidentally, and this is fun when the Kings are proven that they are capable of being competitive and they're winning in grinded style with ball games on the line down the stretch. And we talk a lot about the confidence that comes from that and lessons being learned in that department. It's a nice feeling.
From 5-10 to 10-11, winners of 5 of the last 6. It's nice.
That sounds really good.
Yep.
That's almost as good as my chocolate chip cookie,
and
my new headset tonight here, and now a W. That's the trifecta that I was hoping for when I walked into Golden One Center this evening. I am a happy camper.
We love it. We love it. Well, G-Man, let's keep it rolling. We'll see you on Saturday.
Look forward to it. Thanks, guys.
All right. The high flyer Henry Turner will be here with me for the postgame. We'll hear from the Kings locker room as well. Kings win 116-111 over Boston. And you heard it right here on the Kings Radio Network.
You have less than 360 hours, starting now. NorCal Honda Dealers' countdown to President's Day is on. 2 weeks to get the best deal of the year on thousands of new Hondas with thousands in savings. Get 0% APR financing on select Hondas, including 0% for 48 months on the turbocharged 2021 CRV with more standard features than ever. Automatic climate control, Bluetooth streaming audio, and Honda Sensing Safety Package. But time's running out to get 0%. Our President's Day event ends February 15th. See your NorCal Honda dealer now and get the best deal of the year before it's too late.
Example, 10% down payment, 48 months financing, and 2083 per thousand financed on approved credit through Honda Financial Services on new 2021 Honda CRV and CRV hybrid models through 3121 for well-qualified buyers. Dealer participation may affect actual payment.
Hey, that clock's still ticking. To set up a safe, easy way to get your Honda, ask any Honda dealer or visit NorCalHondaDealers.com.
Our region of 1.5 million families and businesses has been reliably and safely powered by SMUD for over 70 years. As your community-owned, not-for-profit electric service, we are leading the way to deliver sustainable tomorrow's energy world. Day and night, we're always on, powering forward together. Learn more at smud.org/cleanenergy. We've all been there. You're not feeling so hot and you want to see your doctor, but you're not so sure you can even get out of bed. Kaiser Permanente gives you care your way. So if you want to see your doctor in person, we can do that. But if getting in the car is the last thing you want to do, that's okay. Just schedule a video visit. Kaiser Permanente gives you high-quality care in person, online, or over the phone so you can thrive. Learn more at kp.org. Appointments as available and appropriate.
It's Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Right now, get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen for the price of a twin. Plus, get a free adjustable base when you spend $6.99 on Sealy. Or save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. And you can save 50% on select Sealy Queen mattresses. Now just $299.99. Shop Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and more with our sleep experts. Only at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
At Rayleigh's in Bel Air, you'll find the same amazing value online as you'll find in store. Like this week's great deals. You can get a single pack of previously frozen pork loin baby back ribs for only $2.97 a pound. And get sweet, juicy black, red, or green seedless grapes for just $1.97 a pound. Simply choose between curbside pickup or contactless delivery and let our personal shopper take care of the rest at Rayleighs.com/shop.
This is Kings Live, the official post-game show of the Sacramento Kings.
Whirl, spins, wrap around inside. What a pass for the setup and a layup. Scored by Marvin Bagley. We haven't seen Kings fans showing this type of exultation in a long time.
Sacramento Kings basketball is presented by your Northern California Honda dealers. Presented by Golden One Credit Union. We're Sacramento proud.
Pandemonium at Golden One Center.
Cache Creek. You deserve to escape to Cache Creek Casino Resort. From our spa to our golf course to all your favorite slots and table games. Cash in at Cache Creek. Live from the Cache Creek broadcast booth, it's the high flyer Henry Turner and Jason Ross.
Fox now moves to the left angle, enters on the bounce to Harrison Barnes, surrounded by Green, kicks it back to Fox, in attack mode, up and down with the left hand, it hangs, it drops on the crossover move by De'Aaron Fox. Kings lead 110-105, a minute and a half left.
A lot of drama in this one here at Golden One Center. Welcome to Kings Live post game. Jason Ross, the high flyer, Henry Turner. But in the end, Henry, it's a Kings win, and they've won 5 of their last 6. This one was a little bit of a battle, but thoroughly entertaining, and the Kings got it done.
You know, Jay, by any means necessary. Wasn't a perfect game, but still, all in all, they beat a very good basketball club.
Yep.
They did exactly what they needed to do, understanding that Boston's undermanned, but you're in the NBA. No one's going to cry for you. No one's going to give you a break. And they came out and they did exactly what they needed to do and got that win tonight.
Yeah, and there were parts where it felt like, okay, this is really going to go down the wire. And then a couple different times the Kings found themselves down by 10, did some good rallying at multiple times. I did think Boston looked tired, but the Kings could never really get that full separation away from them.
I felt like Boston was running in mud because if it wasn't Tatum, if it wasn't Brown, I mean, Tristan Thompson came out and held them down pretty good in the first half, but they had nothing when they went to the bench. They could not score the basketball.
Let's talk about the late part of the game, Henry, where there's important decisions that need to be made. I think G-Man brought it up. Every coach has a different philosophy, and maybe it might change per game. And we hadn't really seen the Kings in a lot of these situations with a 3-point lead. The opposing team had the ball. There was still about 9 seconds to go. Coach Kalamian, Coach Walton, they decide, let's foul, and they put the rookie on the spot there where Tyrese Halliburton fouled Grant Williams in time before he handed it off to Jaylen Brown, who actually hit the 3.
Jason, I've always thought that that's the smart play, especially when if your guy catches the ball in the 2-point area, that's who you want to foul, and especially if he's not in a shooting motion. That guy had his back to the basket.
Yeah.
Tyrese was between him and the bucket. You have to foul. He's going to get 2 free throws at the most, but you get the ball back.
Yeah.
You don't lose the game. You don't go over into overtime. You still get a chance to play the free throw game.
And the funny thing is, the only thing that can go wrong is if you don't get the rebound. They missed the first, which I think forced Boston then to miss on purpose, but they got their own